1.7mm high velocity. Guns are what we really...
Seats to our right, and then a wave over here. How about you over there? Can you see us over there, right at the top bank there? Yeah, that's good. Marvellous. Wonderful. Now we're underway with the display, so I am going to make sure that we get that done by Tim.
When America entered World War II, its armour capability was tiny, literally limited to a handful of what the Americans called combat cars, we would probably call them armoured cars, and some very light tanks like the M2. The M3 is ultimately something called the Stuck 3, an assault gun, which in fact was the greatest killer of Allied tanks in World War II, the Stuck 3. Now, entering the time, it's actually smaller than the British 2-pound gun. So it's one of these, for instance, which had to face Michael Wittmann at Villers-Bocage after D-Day. That was a fairly unequal contest, so I'm sure some of you know. Now, the final tank in my section coming out of you may have noticed that she's carrying a few battle scars. In fact, this is the oldest Grant still running. It's the first Grant.
Suspension, HVSS suspension, we don't need them. So that's why they convert the production line in Canada.
I think that this junction needs to be a bit faster. Can you hear me? Where is it now? In its turret. It's got a 75mm. So that is the M24 shaft updating. It starts out in life as the T-34-76 with a 76mm gun and a pretty cramped two-man turret. On the way back to the Scimitar VRT range. The opposition. This is a Polish film.
You know, back inside the museum. So this is one of those vehicles. Explosions to further be effective at minefield clearance. It's showing off there one of the things that Royal Family can do and the challenges. We have to keep that together as part of the battle group. And again, as part of the battle group, we're looking here at an old favourite, the Warrior. Yes, the Warrior, and as you can see there, it's turret spinning. On that turret we have the 30mm Radin cannon, and next to that we have the L94 entry standard Challenger 2. And your explanation there really signifies why we call this Megatron. So this Challenger 2 is a Army Trans unit. Let's not kid ourselves. Challenger 2 is still a very potent bit of kit, isn't it? I mentioned earlier that I would say why it was pertinent that the Krav had the operational equipment entry standards on there. So because of the Challenger 2's uplift to its OES setting, its weight is increased by by nearly 12 tons, from just under 63 tons to 75. So if we did